Growing a successful business and continuously improving your life, there is one common thing that will happen, one common thing for us all that we have to face, and that is change and how we're going to approach change as we find our success combination. Hey, this show today is a little more casual than a lot of my other shows, but I have important information to share with you in terms of what I'm doing with the channel. And I hate these kinds of videos. Don't you hate these videos when someone comes on and they share what they're changing and all that? So this is going to be a practical show too. It's not just about some changes, but there are some important changes, especially for you, Harley, because you are so consistent coming to these live events. So Harley, you definitely will need to hear this. And then those of you who are regulars live on Mondays. So let me get into this. So what I'm doing with this channel is when I started this channel, I mean, obviously many years ago, I started it and I created my first vlog. It's called The Mission. Actually, that was on the very, very, very first channel. But I've been vlogging, I've been doing tech stuff. I've done all sorts of things with this channel for over 10 years. And around 2013, I started incorporating the combination code, the idea of combining to separate yourself from the competition, specifically in business. And I created a number of videos on that still get some views. They're very low quality videos, but I was underway and they were getting some traction. And then life happened and I kind of put it on hold, everything until 2016. But I've always had the vision. I'm into 800 videos now. This is the 801st video that's public on this channel. I'm darn close to actually 1,000 here, not including the other channels. So obviously, I love pain and suffering, continuously creating all these videos. But there's a mission here. And that's the mission I want to talk about. And that's the mission of finding your success combination, your USC, and your life combination. And if you look online, if you type in success combination or business success combination, if you type in Google or YouTube, it's all my stuff. I own that spot. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, other people may use other words such as success formula or business success formula. That's fair statement. But sometimes we change things around, switch words around to create our own thing, our own combination. You'll notice a lot of times when you hear about inventions and how people have succeeded, they talk about, well, they combined this. It was a combination of this and that, and they made this, and they don't reference the combination code. They don't reference their success combination, obviously, because not everybody has heard of those terms in that way. But every time you hear it moving forward, make note. Make note. That is what we talk about here. So I broadened out in 2016, just getting all this stuff out that I wanted to share. And at different points along the way, I said, I just really need to focus on the combination code. But then I couldn't. And then I would never really focus down. But then we got eventually into the USC, the unique success combination. And I think now I'm ready. I think more than anything. And I think this is true for all of us. Sometimes we know where we need to go, but we have other things that we need to do first. We need to make sure to shake it all out. Make sure that we're not feeling like, wow, I went down this road, but I could have tried this or I could have tried that, and now I've messed it all up. No, I needed to do a number of different types of videos and styles and to really find where I am comfortable. I've got that other stuff out of the way. 800 videos in that I can say comfortably that every title moving forward on this channel should probably have the word combination. And there's some really cool combinations. And I've looked at my videos and people do react well to those types of videos. Not all of them, but there are some good videos that I have where I talk about combining different things. And you could say, for example, this is one I've used often, the combination of SEO and retargeting, if we're talking marketing. But it could also be the combination of meditation and journaling. I mean, there are a lot of different areas, but it's the combination element that, again, has that umbrella over us all, that we are trying to create our life, our business and life combination. It allows me to even go broader in the topics, which I have been doing over the last few months, which of course is a danger on YouTube. But that one thing that can bind it all together is that word combination. And I'm going to continue to do that. One of the things that I have on this channel, and this comes to you, Harley, and all my regulars on Monday, is it's not that I'm stopping to do live. I am going to do live, but I'm putting the podcast over onto my other channel. My original podcast years ago, and it currently still is, hosted at roshsillars.com, in the very beginning, newmediaphotographer.com. A lot of the people who listen to the podcast are photographers or creatives. I'm not changing what I'm talking about, although I feel like if I'm over there, I'll probably use more examples of photography or other creative items. I always felt the pressure over here to use more mainstream, non-creative examples. But I think the podcast, and God bless the people who have followed my podcast for years with the shifts and changes in it. I mean, it's always been business related and a very creative business bent, but I've, said it's all about creative professionals, then back to photography, then back to professionals and creative, then back to photography. I'm not calling it a pure photography podcast at all. I mean, I'm really taking the show that I had before and just putting it over there, because it is hosted at roshsillars.com, which is the business of photography site, and the other channel, which grows relatively easily with very few videos. Everything is business of photography over there. So I'll still be kind of mainstream, but chances are, as it grows, it'll be more the creative business folks who will follow it. So that's the case there, but I don't want to lose my good friends who have been following the channel and know that's really not changing that much when we talk about these topics. If this is of interest to you, I'm going to still talk about the combination. I'm still going to talk about awareness, traffic conversions, and retention. I'm going to talk about all that stuff as I do before. And the reason I'm doing this is because I kind of feel like, as you know, on YouTube especially, you need videos to lead one to another. And I feel like if I was going down that road, combination this, combination that, and obviously developing your own unique success combination, still the same theme, but then we come to Monday and I have to kind of change it up a little bit to kind of put a break on the continuation. I hope you understand the way I'm explaining it. It's kind of like an all stop on Mondays. We got to do the creative marketing podcast, right? And so that's why I'm changing that. Now, I have another series that I am doing over the next few weeks that I said I was doing, and that's about how to make six-figure business, small business entrepreneurs, the real world stuff, not the fancy car. Hey, this little trick on Facebook or how to hack Google will get you $1 million kind of thing. It's not that at all. Not that we don't talk about those things, because sometimes those types of tricks and tips and strategies work for businesses, and we'll talk about that. And some of them use video, and as I said before, Michelangelo Caruso is going to be talking about presentations and how he's used presentation, grown his business, just presenting and being a speaker and talking about presentations and how to help people become better speakers. And I think that's going to be really, really helpful for all of us. So the first video will be on Friday, and that'll be me, my first video, which will be about how I created my six-figure businesses. And that's, I think, the best way to go about it. Start with my video and then start sharing the other ones. So I will have some other series intertwined and all that. But the fact is, I really want to start creating a good, solid sense of series going from, this combination to the next. So it's really easy to watch one video to the next. And I think that's where I'm going to need to go. So one of the things that I think that I think is important to consider is, this is my journey too. And sharing all this information is important to me. And it's one of those things where, look, this is my channel. You're either on board or not. I'm sharing the stuff that works for me, the stuff that I research, trying to share information to help you find your best success combination. That's what I'm trying to do. Help you find your best success combination. Because as I mentioned, life is always changing, business is always changing. And I talk about business and marketing and in our lives because it all does fit together to create our right combination. What's our business going to be? What's the right combination? What are always testing and letting go? How are we getting the word out with the marketing? But remember, we still have a life. And for many of us, small business people and entrepreneurs, honestly, our life is wrapped up in all that. And so, throw in a little work-life balance just to make it all right. So the next 200 videos, as I head to 1,000 videos, will be about your life, the combination of your business and growing your business and helping you create the best life you can possibly create as a small business person, entrepreneur. That's what I wish for you. And we'll use all these buzzwords and keywords that we've developed on this channel. And I hope you will invite other people who you think might be interested in this channel, that you feel they're trying to build their success combination too. And the reality is not everybody knows they're trying to build their own unique success combination. They just know they're trying to find things that work and let go of things that don't work. And that's fine too. But sometimes when you can put a name to it, when you can just be mindful of those activities don't have to be really deep. They don't have to, a success combination or a combination code isn't super deep, but it really is powerful. Honestly, nothing is made out of nothing. Everything is a combination. It's a very basic foundation of life and creativity. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be mindful of this fact. It doesn't mean we shouldn't try to make note of those points along the way and find the best marketing combination by creating awareness, traffic, conversions, and retention. Finding the best combinations of these factors that help us create a better business and life. So what I'm going to do and do a little better job of is, again, instead of just having a video on journaling, not that I wouldn't just have journaling, but I would have it in combination with something else. Because I've always found when you combine things together, it's just much more powerful than just a one-trick pony kind of a thing. Or just if you have something that's really good, you put them together, sometimes it fails and we make note of that. And sometimes it's exponential. And when it's exponential, now you're ahead of the game. You're doing life better. You're doing business better. You're doing marketing better. And wow, that's amazing. And that's very powerful. And I hope all of you who have watched this video and become a part of what we refer to as the combination crew, the crew people who are looking for a way to grow their business, grow their lives and their marketing. And ultimately, I want to help you. I have a video coming out on how to create your own combination crew because it's important. That's number 5, creating your own combination crew to support you in your effort and get the word out as we do this together. This is a together thing. And I'm looking forward to all of you who are the new people coming in as well as the regulars. I really do appreciate you. That's it for today. I will have that first video on Monday. I did that last time, didn't I? I guess I'm so used to saying Monday. On Friday, the first video on Friday for that series, how to create your own 6-figure business. And it'll be my story first, and then we'll get into the stories of my guests the following Fridays. Thank you so much. If you think all this is a great idea, and if you have any suggestions feel free to put it in the comments. I look forward to, hey, let me know. Yes, is this right on? No, wrong direction, Sillars. Whatever you wish. I'm looking forward to your insight. You have a great day.